As you know, the U.S. and Israel has an intelligence sharing agreement. I was placed as a Navy representative in the committee that met from time to time the Israelis and the Americans. And it was horrible because it wasn't that I was told to prevent certain information from getting to Israel as part of the sharing agreement, but that I was actually told to lie about certain things.
You were told?
Told directly to lie.
To lie?
To lie. And when I complained about this, all the way up the chain, so to speak, about one particular matter that was very important for Israel, the response I got on 2 occasions, the first response was, let them lose a few airplanes and they'll figure out how to jam whatever is threatening them. And I have family here, so they're talking about possibly one of my cousins being killed. And second of all, this matter of gas, poison gas. I was told point blank that, I was a young officer and I didn't understand that the Jews are very sensitive about gas. Not Israelis, Jews. So it came to a head when there was an Israeli team coming to the United States to ask about what was suspected to be a very large poison gas manufacturing facility in Iraq. And I was asked to do a parallel examination to see if what we were told officially by people like Caspar Weinberger and others in the Pentagon was consistent with the truth. So a week later, I was in a safe house in Washington. The Israeli team came and they told me point blank that they were told no such facility exists.
In Iraq?
In Iraq. And I said, you sure about that? You got the English right? And they said, yes, quite sure. I said, come. And we went into a room, and on the floor was a mosaic of very, very accurate pictures, not taken from the ground or in the atmosphere, of the plant that didn't exist. It was, at that time, the largest poison gas facility in the world. It eclipsed anything the Russians had, Soviets at the time. And one of my Israeli colleagues, after looking at that picture, looked at me and said, Yonatan, it's sometimes better to deal with reliable enemies than unreliable allies. My father was right. I reached the point where it wasn't just a conflict with my identity as a Jew. It was a conflict with my... It was professional loyalty to the truth. Because of my experiences in naval intelligence, realized I didn't belong. Not just there, but I didn't belong in the United States anymore. There are some Jews who are destined to go home, and there are others, unfortunately, that either can't or won't go home. And I fell in that former group of a Jew that should have gone home.
Means here.